Hey everybody, it's T Nuna. I'm back again. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I'm sorry that I skipped a week. Or maybe I skipped 2 weeks. I don't know, but just been kind of feeling under the weather. I decided to take a little bit of time off and rest. Feeling a little bit better. And I've had this box staring at me for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. What's in this box, you ask? Well, you know me and my Facebook ads by now. And I was craving some boba tea, but I did not want to drive all the way to my usual boba tea places to get them. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try making some boba tea at home. I am fully aware that boba tea is not Korean. It is actually a Taiwanese invention. But I think that we've seen enough boba tea in K-dramas that it's been pretty well adopted by Korean culture as well. I'm gonna say. In Koreatown, in my city, there's boba tea places everywhere. So I'm gonna say that this is Korean by proximity. Either way, you know what? I like boba tea, so I'm gonna make it. It's my channel. Enter Facebook, which probably overheard me talking about it. I see an advertisement for a do-it-yourself boba tea kit, so I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I ordered it, and here it is. And so what I ordered was caramelized brown sugar, because I want to make brown sugar boba tea. I got lychee jelly, which is probably not going to go in the brown sugar boba tea. I'm going to have to find something else to do with it. I love lychee. I got 3 ecologically responsible boba tea straws that are reusable. So we won't have plastic straws. I always feel a little guilty when I get boba tea because of all the plastic it generates. So, you know what? I just thought about it. I could actually use these for boba tea when I go buy it, when the time comes. So now we get to the ingredients. This is, I wanted to make a caramel boba tea. So this is caramel brulee powder. And see, this is why you should read labels before you order stuff, because I'm already seeing that this stuff has a lot of crap in it. So if it tastes like the boba tea that you get at the boba tea place, or that we get at the boba tea place, I'll know that we've been drinking stuff with a lot of crap in it, because, yeah. It's got sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener that I hate. The non-dairy creamer that I'm holding has glucose syrup, hydrogenated palm kernel oil, I can't say that. Hydrogenated palm kernel. Hydrogenated, yeah, I'm a voiceover actor, and I can talk. Hydrogenated palm kernel oil, dipotassium phosphate, sodium caseinate, emulsifier, and sodium aluminosilicate. I'm not sure how I feel about all this stuff that I'm about to ingest. But yeah, like I said, I just want to compare it to the boba tea that we usually get. And if it's not good, then, well, I'll just have to find something to do with it. And then, of course, yeah, that's all that's in there. Last but not least, boba pearls. I bet you guys didn't all know that this is what tapioca pearls look like before they're boiled. And apparently these suckers need to be boiled for 30 minutes. So I've got all the ingredients out. And what needs to happen next is that I need to cook the boba. Oh, yeah, let me look at the recipe here, because I've kind of scanned over it. Important tips, please read it first. Brewing tea, you must place a lid cover when steeping tea and stir it once halfway through the total brewing time. Okay. They strongly recommend using fresh milk. Well, I'm not going to be using fresh milk, so that's why we have the lovely non-dairy, probably flammable creamer. Black tea, what did I get in again? I got caramel brulee powder, non-dairy creamer, brown sugar. Did I not get any tea? Huh. Okay, so, well, luckily I have tea in the house, black tea in the house already. So if it calls for black tea and as part of the recipe, then I'll be able to improvise. Yeah, unless the caramel brulee powder. Oh, okay. Yeah, so never mind. I just read the ingredients again for the caramel brulee powder. which I think is going to be ghastly, but I'm gonna give it a shot. It's got non-dairy creamer, sugar, instant black tea powder, flavors, which that could mean anything. Silicone dioxide, salt, gum, not sure what kind of gum, and sucralose. So based on the ingredients, I can already tell that I'm probably not gonna like this, but I'm gonna try it. And I do have brewed black tea in the house that I can use as a substitute if this gives me a headache, which sometimes artificial sweeteners do. It sucks getting old. Everything makes you sick. Okay, the PDF that I downloaded has directions for every product that apparently that this website sells. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I don't need. Okay, here we go. Caramel brulee milk tea powder. How to make caramel brulee milk tea. Steep black tea. Damn it. So you do need black tea. Why do you have black tea powder in caramel brulee powder and black tea? So step 1, steep black tea. Mix 50 grams of caramel brulee powder and 35 grams of non-dairy creamer to finish black tea from step 1. Add 300 milliliters of ice. Man, this is a pain. I will have so much more appreciation for boba tea places from now on, because pain in the ass. So I have a basic idea of what I need to do. I need to cook the boba, and I didn't really like boba that much, but I wanted to get the authentic experience. So I'm going to cook the boba for the 30 minutes that it requires, and then put the drink together and figure out something to do with this lychee jelly, because it doesn't go with the tea drink, of course. But I love lychee jelly. I might drink it straight or eat it straight. I'm telling you, I love lychees. Ooh, I have some fruit tea. I have some Japanese fruit tea that I might try this with. We'll see. As this steep for 12 minutes, and then I'm going to be adding the non-dairy creamer. The water for the boba pearls has not started boiling yet. I have an electric stove, so it's going to take a minute. So the tea is going to be ready before the boba, because I didn't time this very well. Another strike against doing boba yourself at home. I'm liking it so far. I really need to read before I order stuff. Since this boba tea recipe has both black tea powder and black tea, brewed black tea, and I have a sensitivity to caffeine, I'm probably only going to take a couple of sips. Luckily, I have teenagers. And we'll see what the caramelized brown sugar does. Yeah, I was really tripping when I ordered this. It's a bunch of stuff that I can't really drink, but that's all right. I'm gonna try it anyway. And you know what? Another benefit of doing this DIY for everybody, if we have to go into lockdown again this winter and all the places, boba tea places close down again, you'll be able to come back to this video and see that it is possible to make DIY boba tea at home. How it's gonna come out? That so much I don't really know. All right, the tea is almost done brewing, so I'm going to be adding 5 tablespoons of this lovely non-dairy creamer. So the milk tea will be ready. The boba still has about 25 minutes to go, and you have to stir it for 5 seconds every 3 minutes. This is a lot of work for a cup of boba. One glass. I'm making 1 glass. 30 minutes. So there was a little bit of a delay because I went back in the kitchen and found out that one of my children had decided that they wanted to help. So double the amount of water in the Thai tea that was steeping, and basically turned it into tea flavored water. So I had to throw it out and start a whole new batch. So we're going on 45 minutes for a single serving of boba tea. Okay, progress report. And I apologize, I just realized halfway through that I've been filming with the lights off in the room, so it's kind of dark in here. So I'll leave the lighting alone now. So here is the milk tea. It's still warm. The directions call for 200 milliliters of water to make the black tea with, and 5 tablespoons of creamer. I haven't tasted it yet. If this were normal black tea, then this would be brown. But since this is Thai iced tea with natural beet color, it is pink. So the finished boba tea is probably going to be like a flesh color, like a pinkish brown. Oh, there's the timer. Gotta go stir the boba. Be back. Back from stirring the boba. So I have about 10 more minutes. I've got to stir it 2 more times, and then it has to sit for 30 minutes covered. Then I've got to rinse it with cold water, and then I've got to mix it with the caramelized brown sugar over heat. Then it will be ready for the milk tea to be poured over. So we're still a minimum of 45 minutes away from one boba tea milk drink. I really should have paid attention to when I started, but yeah, I think this is getting close to, it's probably going to be well over an hour and a half. Luckily, I have nothing to do today. So now the boba is drained and rinsed, as you saw from the photos in the short video. I've added the, what is that called? I added the brown sugar syrup, and now I'm just waiting for that to blend, the sweetener to blend in with the boba. I'm back with my eco-friendly boba straw. It's really cool. This is another one. This is how it looks in the package. The straw comes with its own little cleaning wand. So cool, right? And it has the little poke. I'm not really sure why. Well, I guess because you could take it with you to the boba shop and use the poke. Oh, okay. So yeah, it makes sense why the end is pointed. Anyway, so got my eco-friendly glass boba straw. And this is another fail. I actually don't have any large glasses. So this is going to be the stand-in for the big boba teacup. Pre-iced, and the boba is still warm. Actually, it's still hot. So, yeah, well, let's see what happens here. And it's actually not going to be flesh colored because I didn't use the creme brulee powder like I planned to. So it's just going to be like pinkish milk tea with brown sugar, caramelized brown sugar boba. All right, are we ready? All right. So here goes the milk tea being poured over the, oh, you guys probably want to see, huh? Milk tea being poured over the boba. And it took most of it. Huh. Oh, I'm fired because I should have taken some of the boba, some of the brown sugar, and put it around the inside so it would have that cool little caramelized pattern that you see. So, all right. So this is the boba with the milk tea and the caramelized brown sugar at the bottom. I'm only going to drink a little bit again because the caffeine, it's kind of late and, woo, the hell? What happened? What broke? Something snapped. Okay, so let's make sure I'm not, what the hell was that? Maybe it was an ice cube. I hope that was an ice cube. Now let's make sure the temperature change didn't crack the straw. I think it was just the ice cube popping. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing anyway, so all right, here we go. Going to taste my homemade boba tea. It's actually not bad. I just hope I don't suck down any ground glass. I don't know what that noise was. It scared me. Chewy boba, which truth be told is actually my least favorite part of boba tea. But it's good. I almost want to say I like it better than boba tea, boba from a boba shop. Okay. So the caffeine in the tea doesn't send me to the hospital. I'm gonna let my kids finish the rest of this, but when I do this on a regular basis, probably not. But it's actually pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's pretty close to a boba shop tea. So, out of 5 stars, even with the Thai iced tea, out of 5 stars, I'm gonna give it 4.5. And it's actually, the half star actually isn't the boba tea's fault. It's just like, it is such a pain in the butt to make this. I literally started this like an hour and a half or close to 2 hours ago. So I wouldn't want to be going through this on a regular basis. So yeah, so this was caramel brulee, something or other, milk tea. It was good. So there you have it. The do-it-yourself boba tea. Not bad. So I'll see what else I can get into and be back with more shenanigans next week. I'm also working on a long-term product test. So more coming up. And I also want to switch gears and talk about K-dramas, I think, for my next video, because I have been watching some really good ones and I want to talk about them. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for your patience. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a video, so I appreciate you coming back. Tina signing off, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.